Hi guys, this is Ms. McCormick again. We're going to be working on your story, A Weed is a Flower. Now we have some unusual adjectives that we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be doing and est endings of words. And so I wanted to get into this a little bit and show you why those words are going to have those endings. There's something called a positive adjective, which means it describes a noun or pronoun. These are the ones that we know of: hot, neat, cold, any kind of describing word or adjective to describe something. Then we have comparative adjectives. Comparative adjectives compare two nouns: person, place, or thing, or idea. And so for the comparative, you see the word compare in the word comparative? We're going to add the ER ending. So if we talk about somebody's room being neat, if we're talking about a brother and sister's room, that's two people or two rooms, and one room is neater than the other. So we're talking about two things, so we add the ER ending, Superlative adjectives compare three or more nouns. Nouns are person, place, thing, or idea. Super, meaning a lot, right? Three or more nouns that we're comparing. So, she is the neatest. Instead of the ER ending, we have the EST ending. And sometimes people misspell the est at the end of the superlative adjectives. They put an IST instead of an EST. So the best way to remember the correct spelling is think about the word best. They were the best out of a whole group of things, and best has the EST. Okay? Positive adjectives is just the adjective word. Comparative adjective, you're comparing two things. We add the ER ending. Superlative adjectives, we're comparing three or more things, and they are the best. Helps you remember to add the EST ending. Alright, let's get into our words. The first word is, the base word is soon. Let's sound it out. S-oo-n. S. Oo is the two O's. I don't know if we've talked about the two O's of the two sounds of oo. We've got boo and book. Oo, This one, soon, is like boo. Okay? Which also is the U sound, but in this word it's spelled with the two O's. Soon. Alright, so that's our positive adjective, our regular adjective. Now we're going to do the comparative ones. He got there sooner than she did. Sooner. So we add the The next word is soonest. He got the soonest. S-oo-n-est. We have soon, s-oo-n-est, soonest. The next base word is hot. Sound it out. H-ah-t. The first sound is h. Ah-t. Okay. That's a closed syllable, one vowel, followed by one or more consonants. It's closed. The vowel is short. Okay? Now, we're going to do hotter, the comparative adjective. Now, there's a phonics rule that we need to pay attention to. Hotter. Is the next sound. It goes in one box because it's an R-controlled vowel. Now, I need to show you and your teacher this form. This is out of the Catherine Grace book, Phoneme Grapheme Mapping. It's page 306. This helps us determine whether we're going to double a word, double a letter in the middle of the word. So here's our word hot. Let me scoot it up a little bit more. Hot. We're going to add the ER ending. So we need to answer these questions. Does the base word have one syllable? Yes, it has one vowel sound, so it has one syllable. Yes. Does the base word have a short vowel? Yes. It's a closed syllable. One vowel followed by one or more consonants is closed. A closed syllable is short vowel. Does the base word end in a one consonant sound? Yes, the T is the one consonant sound. It's not an NT, an TS, none of that stuff. Just one consonant sound, so yes. Does the suffix begin with a vowel? Yes, the suffix or the ending starts in the E, so it is a vowel. So you're going to double the final consonant if you answer to all questions yes. We answered all questions were yes, so we're going to double the T before we add the ending. Now also take a look at this and think about the next one, which is the superlative adjective of hot, which is hottest. It's the same base word. Est does start with a vowel, so the answers to all of these questions is also going to be yes. So we're going to double the T for the superlative adjective form of hottest. So, hotter, we add the T. The T does not make an extra sound. It goes in the same box. Hotter. The next word is hottest. At, est. At. Remember, we've got, it's a one syllable base word. The vowel is short. It ends in one consonant sound. The suffix ends in a vowel sound, e. So since all of those items are true, we double the T and add the ending. Est. Hottest. The next word is happy, is the base word. Happy. A-P-E. Let's go ahead and write the base word, happy. A-P. It already has two P's. Happy. Okay. The two P's are because it protects the vowel in front of it and makes sure it stays short and not look like a open syllable where the vowel would be long. Happy. Now for the Y. The Y followed by a ending that starts with a vowel, which is Let's go ahead and write the happier. When the Y is preceded by a consonant and it's followed by an ending that starts with a vowel, that is not an I, because if we had ing, that would be a different rule. A Y preceded by a consonant and followed by a vowel that is not an I. We change the Y to an I and add the ending. Happier. Okay, the next word is happiest. A-P-E-S-T. A-P-E. Let's skip that for a second. E-S-T. Remember, we would have a Y here, but it's preceded by a consonant, which means the consonant's in front of it, and it's followed by a vowel that's not an I. We change the Y to an I and add the ending. The next word is busy. Sound it out. B-I-Z-E. Now, this word comes from Old English, And the way that it was spelled originally, when it was Old English word, is B-I-S-Y. It's not spelled like that anymore. Through the years, somebody, I don't know who, changed it to B-U-S-Y. B-is. 64% of the time is represented with the S. And E, the Y at the end of the word can say E. But we still say I, bi, and it's a short version. Busy. It's a very unusual word. Busy. And it comes from Old English. Okay, now let me erase this. Alright, so we've got busy as our base word, and we're going to use the comparative adjective form busier. I am busier than you are. Busier. We're going to add the er. Now can we leave this Y here? There's a consonant in front of it, and the ending starts with a vowel, so we change the Y and add an I. Busier. Alright, let's do busiest. I am the busiest person I know. Busiest. B-is-e-est. B. Remember, my lips are closed, so the line comes first, and then the bubble. B-I. Just because it's part of a change from an Old English word. Z. E would be a Y, but E-st. The ending starts with a vowel. Before the Y is a consonant. We change the Y to an I. Busiest. Alright, the next word is small. The base word is small. S, m, a, o. S, m. Okay, let me pull this out. This is from the Phoneme Grapheme Mapping book. Okay, word relatives, small has this pattern, A-L-L. When an A is followed by either the sound of ul or a silent ul in a single syllable word, the A is pronounced as aw. Okay? The A followed by the L appears in many words, and we refer to them as word relatives. So when you see these patterns, the A is going to say aw. Alright, so the word small has a A-L-L pattern, so the A is going to say aw. Aw, oh. It does have two L's at the end, and that's the Floss Rule. The Floss Rule, let me see if I can find my card that talks about the Floss Rule. Here we go. The Floss Rule. You double the F, L, or S at the end of a one-syllable word when it follows a single short vowel. Ah is a short version. It's not saying A, which is the long sound. It's the short sound. Ah. A is another short sound, but the A has two short sounds it can say. A and ah. And it says the ah because it's in the A-L-L word relative pattern. So the L is doubled. That means that one of them is silent, but they go in one box because it makes one sound. Okay, smaller is the comparative adjective. Smaller. Alright, our base word is, we're going to do smallest, which is the superlative adjective. Hey guys, can you tell me how many things we're comparing when we're doing a superlative adjective? Is it 2 or 3 and more? I hope you said 3 or more. Superlative is 3 or more things we're comparing. Smallest, s, m, a, l, e, s, t, s, m, all, est, smallest. And we're down to our last 2 words. The base word is fat. Sound it out. F-at. I ate a fat Thanksgiving turkey. Fat. Sound it out. F. It's the F. Make your hook first and down, and then cross over. A. T. All right, we've got a one-syllable word. It's a closed syllable, one vowel followed by one or more consonants. It's closed. The vowel is short. And we're adding an ending, fatter. Now, do we need to double that T? Let's pull up our chart again. I don't have it written down, but let's see if we can figure it out. Does the base word have one syllable? Yes. Let me do this. Will it fit? Will it fit? Yeah. Alright, the base word is fat. It's one syllable because it has one vowel sound. Is the vowel short? Yes. Does it have one consonant at the end of the base word? Yes. Does the suffix or ending begin with a vowel? Yes. All the answers are yes. We double the T. Fatter. It goes in the same box because remember it does not make its own sound. Fatter. Alright, the last word is fattest. The superlative adjective fattest. F-at-est. F-at-est. Okay. One syllable. The vowel is short. The one consonant sound at the end. The ending starts with a vowel. We double the T. Fattest. Wow, you had an awful lot of spelling rules in your list, but I think you've got the pattern of and est. Let me scoot this in here. So we've got the positive adjective. I want this all in. There we go. The positive adjective describes a noun. Comparative adjective compares 2 items, and we add the er. Superlative adjective compares 3 or more things. It is the best. We add the est. And now you know all you need to know about comparative and superlative adjectives. I hope you enjoy your story. Sounds like from the words you're going to have lots of interesting things to read about.